Colonel, it's Snake. Yeah, it's me back again. To my old version of the Snake. There's something I want to talk to you about, Colonel. And it's very important that we talk about this. It's regarding Gray Fox. And something that Gray Fox told me. So, I'm going to read a quote from the Gray Fox. Colonel, are you listening? So, here's the quote, the message from the Gray Fox. I'll read it to you. Colonel, listen very closely. Gray Fox quotes, "There is no such thing in the world, the absolute reality. Most of what they call real, it's actually fiction. What you think you see, it's only as real as your brain tells you it is. So, let me repeat this one more time. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they really call reality, it's actually fiction. What you think you see, it's only as real as your brain tells you it is. So, Colonel, this means we live in a matrix. Morpheus was right. Colonel, remember back in Metal Gear, 1998, Metal Gear. I look at my notes, and I found this very interesting quote, sir. Colonel, Campbell, are you listening to me? Please, do not ignore me. Campbell, I know you're not a colonel anymore. I do not care about that. I just want you to hear my quotes. So, listen to my quote. From Metal Gear Solid, the tactical espionage action game, PlayStation 1. I said the following. Never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it. Remember, never doubt yourself. Never. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it. So never doubt. Never doubt yourself. Learn something from it. Learn. I have not learned anything, Colonel. I'm blind in one eye and I'm fucking old, Colonel. Sorry for the language. Colonel, do you remember Raiden? Back in Hudson River, Brooklyn Bridge, New York. I laughed at him, Colonel. I felt bad about it. I was like, why did I laugh at him? Well, Colonel, I laughed at him because I thought he was a woman. But it turned out that he wanted to be like me. He wanted to be like Liquid and Solid. Turn into Raiden. Anyway, a matter for another subject, sir. And yes, the Otacon, of course. He never disappoints. You know, me and Otacon, we always talked about Japanese anime. We talked about the robots and Metal Gears and how everything's going to change in the future. And for the most part, Otacon was right. I consider Otacon as a prophet, the modern prophet. He talked about humans dividing each other, slaughtering each other, all for the greater good of technology. At the end, Otacon said, we will become the slaves of technology. Our brains will only induce to technology. And newborn children will completely obey and follow the rise of technology, Colonel. Robots, AI, computers will become part of our lives. And in some cases, will become in love with computers. Unbelievable, Colonel. Anyway, Otacon was a bit too weird for me, but he did help me a little bit. He got me through all those missions, sir. We talked about all kinds of crap. Otacon is a cool cat, but a bit of a strange cat. Ha, Colonel. Guess what I found, Colonel? Remember my gun jammed? Yeah, jammed. Yeah. Yeah, that standard issue crappy gun that you gave me from a foxhound. It jammed in the rain. I could not use it, Colonel. It sucked. I threw it in water and used the other gun. Yeah, Colonel. Remember this one. Infinite ammo on my PlayStation 2. Came pretty handy, Colonel. Those are the good days. Memory cards, cheat codes, shark codes. I love it, Colonel. Those are the good days. Lovely days, Colonel. Infinite ammo. Kill a bunch of liquid idiots with this one. And of course, Naomi. I don't know, Colonel. I know she loved me, Colonel, but it is hard for me to get in touch close to anybody everyone ever loved. Things got bad. So I made sure that I didn't get close to anybody, Colonel. But I always knew deep down, Naomi cared about me. Yeah, Colonel. This is a lot of fun. Letting everybody know I was dead after the Hudson River tanker. And I became the Iroquois Pliskin. I loved playing Iroquois Pliskin because I did watch Kurt Russell a lot of times. Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Especially Escape from New York. I love that one. Snake Plissken. Good time. Yeah, I remember this one, Colonel. My PlayStation 2 DVD disc froze. It sucked, Colonel, because I didn't use my memory card to save this level. It sucked. Rose, well, Colonel, it's none of my business. She cared quite a lot about Raiden and the things that happened to Raiden. It was too hard for her. As you'll know, they love each other, Colonel. They care about each other. Oh yeah, Colonel. This is awkward. Bumping into Raiden, butt naked, running around, pretending he is to be liquid or solid. He couldn't determine what he wants to be, whether he wants to be liquid or solid. I said, try both. And he did. Yeah, Colonel. My first encounter with UFO, it was a lot of fun. This tiny thing brought me cigarettes. I loved it. And yeah, the vamp, of course. Notorious vamp. Seen so many Dracula movies. So anyway, Colonel, that's all I have for today's codec. I walked through a memory lane. For a good old time's sake, Colonel. This is Old Snake, signing off.